Hey, my beautiful family and friends, my reflections, how are we? Doing good. I'm Chanel. I'm a self-mastery coach. I'm a creative channel. I'm a spiritual artist. I'm helping people through healing and expression. If it's your first time seeing my video, welcome. I want to do a good word for today. I usually just break down something deep, and today is no exception. We're gonna dive deep into 4D time magic. And what is incredible is that I was able to capture 4D time magic unfolding in real time. So it happened when I was doing a oracle reading with these Akashic Records oracle cards, and I saw my family on Thanksgiving, just like many of us did, and that's when my mom gave me these, and I wanted to try them out right away. So the next day I did a reading, and that full reading is already uploaded on my channel, but I just had to point out a very magical moment that occurred during that video and give it a special highlight. And so I'm going to break it down. Now, I don't take oracle readings lightly. It is deeply spiritual for me. So that's why I clean the energy, not just my own energy, especially after a holiday like Thanksgiving, where I was around a lot of family and they were hugging me and we were having our auras overlap. I just usually do a nice smudging to clear my aura and reset my aura to its strongest, most vibrant setting. And I tend to my ancestor shrine, giving them water and candles, incense. I say my gratitudes. I open the portal by calling the corners, as they call it, and then I do breath work and meditation. I om with my singing bowl, and it's all necessary to help me be a completely clear channel, not carrying anyone else's energy on me, and opening a clear portal, saying this is a sacred space, declaring that, and having a high vibration for the reading as well by doing gratitudes, saying all the things that I'm grateful for, and doing a powerful protection prayer as well. So I did the whole 9, and finally I let the reading, the unboxing begin. What I found really cool about this reading was that you were encouraged to use your clair abilities. So clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience. So did that first. And then I went through each card's interpretation from the book. My reading was pretty cool. It was about my present life, and so it didn't go into any of my past lives or anything like that. But Akashic Records are essentially all of the data that gets stored from each of your lifetimes, because each lifetime you're like a hard drive, basically. It's not like your experiences are good or bad. They're just all data that gets collected and stored as memories and files, if you will. And based on what Amanda Romania, the creator of that deck, was explaining, some of those files become junk mail, like junk in your inbox, and you gotta delete a lot of those emails, right? Which are essentially old files that are just taking up space and no longer needed. At any rate, my reading was basically like, let go of anything that doesn't serve your ascension. That includes old contracts, beliefs, or imprints on my spirit, so that by releasing it, I could rise to new levels and new heights. And I've been talking about how that was happening this year, with it being the year of the wood snake anyway. And so if anything, that reading was just confirmation about all of the old files I was deleting, so to speak. And then afterward, that is when the 4D time magic started, because I felt nudged to pull a card from my own oracle deck just to add another layer of messages to the reading overall. But I was not expecting what would happen next.
I am present.
I'm powerful.
I am I.
I'm present.
This is your reading. I hope you receive it with unconditional love.
Yes.
Coming from a place of safety and peace and happiness. Ashe.
Ashe. I will overcome with emotions of joy and accomplishment. Because that was a tool for others, to help others. I just wanted to help others. And my own tool is able to help myself. To touch me deeply. And I'm witnessing myself. I wasn't aware that it would help me. It would be so touching to me. I pray that these help other people and that they go far. But even if not, God, what a beautiful tool. This was the card that I pulled. Beautiful card. And when I scanned the QR code, that's when I heard my own voice, because I pre-recorded all of the readings for each of those oracle cards in my deck. There's, probably 70 plus cards total, and out of all of those cards, that Behold Yourself card is the one that came out. So in that moment, the oracle became the querent. So I became the receiver of my own message, and I broke down because I realized the power of what I had built, and I felt a huge sense of accomplishment from that, because I made it for others and I didn't expect it to be something that could powerfully help me as well in return. So I wasn't just the creator anymore, I was the receiver as well, and it came right at a time that I really needed to hear that message. So that was a moment of 4D time magic, and it worked because in the past I had recorded a frequency, which was my voice. It was a voice recording, right? But it looks like this, and this magical sound wave was delivered to my future self at the perfect moment. It's almost like I left myself a time capsule until it was time to look inside the box and discover what was waiting inside. So 4D is the fourth dimension, where you do shadow work, where you really become self-aware and work through emotional blockages and those sorts of things. And it's where the healing takes place in order for you to reach 5D, which is the promised land, as I call it, or heaven on earth. It's the bridge out of 3D reality into a higher vibration type of reality that all of us can access through energy work, healing, those wounded parts of ourselves. And it takes time, but time is not linear. If time was linear, when I made that recording, it would have just stayed in the past. And that's honestly what I thought. I thought after I finished recording it, it would just go out to whoever became a member of the Oracle Coloring Pages Club. They would receive that message, the end. But no, it actually became a living frequency capsule, which is sort of like a time capsule, because people do put things away in boxes and come back to it later and look through it and get all nostalgic. So that concept is similar to frequency capsules, but frequency capsules pop up at precisely the exact right time that frequency is needed. And that's what I realized. I didn't just record Behold Yourself and walk away. I planted it for a future version of me to receive at the right moment. And that's a spiral, a full spiral moment. My past self became my greatest ally, because at the time when I was creating the Oracle Coloring Pages Club and those messages and those drawings that later became the design on the Oracle cards, I was coming from a place of feeling broke, unappreciated, under-recognized, and just low. But despite those feelings and even being unsure of myself at that time, I still created. And that past version of myself still coded love into those messages and those drawings for my future self to receive and the collective to receive. And it's almost like when I cried, it was the version of my past self acknowledging, hey, I knew you were going to find this, and that this would be all you needed. And it was like an out-of-body experience, hearing my own voice kind of minister to me. But that was time travel through intention. And what's also pretty wild about that moment that I was able to document is that it uncovered a new timeline ahead of me, where before I might have been unsure about the power of the Oracle Coloring Pages Club, feeling like, who's going to buy this? Who's going to join my membership, right? And it wasn't about that. It was about me beholding the true power of it for myself, which happened. And having that kind of certainty shifts timelines when I know that it holds power. And anytime I even look back at that video of the full Akashic Records reading, I feel that moment again, and tears wet my eyes all over again. It's been charged with that feeling in that very moment. So the Oracle Coloring Pages Club uses 4D time magic technology, and whenever you scan the QR code, a time portal opens and a powerful loop unfolds, and the vibration that I recorded previously gets activated later at the time that the QR code is scanned. So I hope you consider becoming a member now that you see how powerful those messages truly are and can be. And that was my prayer, that they touch others the same way that Behold Yourself was able to deeply touch me. 4D magic has happened at different times through old journals. I've come across messages that hit right at the time that I needed to receive it. I create doodle scrolls in my iPad, and those seem like messages sent from my past self and sometimes even like messages from my future self. And so 4D time magic is all about connecting and collaborating with your past, present, and future self at different times. And it's so powerful because it helps me know, not just believe, but know that there's a future version of me that exists, who's abundant, who figured everything out, who is living my wildest dreams that eventually will come true. Through that knowing, I achieved a whole nother level of self-respect and creative sovereignty. That's the new timeline that unfolded, because I'm no longer on a self-healing journey from a place of lack or a place of needing to be fixed or not being enough. It's really helping me to understand my true power. This is something that I've had for lifetimes, this skill of 4D time magic, and that's what I accessed through the Akashic records, was that knowing of that particular way to communicate through spirals of time with different versions of myself. I don't know about you, but it's truly amazing to me. Recently, I've been overwhelmed with sudden joy and these happy emotions. So I've been overwhelmed in the best way possible, but this is new to me, to just feel like, I don't know, in awe of my own creation and beholding myself in this joyous way. And I'm seeing the big picture now. My life isn't behind. I was being prepared the whole time to be able to respect myself, honoring that sacred part of me and of life, my experiences in life. For those of you who are spiritual coaches or leaders in your industry or creators, you can go years sometimes without seeing a return of the thing that you're building and working on and just tirelessly putting so much effort into. And I get it. We live in a society that is all about rewards and credentials and money. It's even ironic that the day before I did the Akashic Records reading, I was at Thanksgiving dinner with my partner's family, and praise was being given out all over the place, left and right, for doctors and lawyers and important praise titles. And when it came to me receiving praise from those people, I heard crickets, and it was really something that stung. I don't know, it just felt like I was getting brushed over, like I'm just doing a hobby or something. But just because your work is unseen doesn't mean that it's not powerful. And I know for a fact that with my partner, I've been helping him to be a more healed and emotionally mature man. That's not invisible labor, that's legacy. I've been building a spiritual ecosystem, a creative arts ministry, just from my intuition alone. Built the whole thing from scratch, just trusting the divine. And I'm not building it for approval at the Thanksgiving table in years to come. It's more for something timeless. And that's why when I pulled that Behold Yourself card, it felt like, I see you, Chanel, and what you're building matters, is truly incredible. And 4D time magic, Akashic intelligence, emotional alchemy, these are all parts of energy work that I am living and experiencing in real time on a daily basis. They're not just concepts. These are the Akashic records that I brought in from lifetimes of being a seer or a scribe or a teacher. It's encoded in my cellular DNA. And now I'm using oracle cards in my tablet and music and even chanting and singing bowls and sound healing and even AI. And it's like I'm already activated to use it. It comes very naturally to me. And I know there's a whole tribe of healers who know what I mean. It comes naturally to you too. So if you ever felt like your healing work is invisible, or if you've been wondering if what you're building even matters, just hang in there. You're gonna activate the right confirmation that you need at the right time. The answers may surprise you, that they can come from your own voice or your art or your music. And just remember, you're not behind, you're aligned. All right, you're not broken, you're becoming. And thank you for witnessing me as I was able to witness myself. And may you witness yourself too. And if this resonated with you, please give me a like, leave me a comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And you can even become a member of the Oracle Coloring Pages Club if you want to behold the magic for yourself. I will leave a link in the description, all right? Well, that's all I got for now. Until next time, peace. Love you guys.